Have you ever imagined paying millions for a dog? It may sound exaggerated, but today's list will surprise you. From rare breeds to almost mythological companions, we reveal the most expensive dogs in the world, and the last one is simply unbelievable. Get ready to understand why these furry friends are worth so much. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us as we dive into this fascinating world of animal curiosities that will leave your jaw on the floor. 10th place, Afghan Hound. $7,000. Did you know there's a dog so elegant it looks like it's walking down a luxury runway? That's the Afghan Hound, one of the most sophisticated and expensive breeds in the world. With long, silky fur and a noble posture, it makes an impression at first glance. But it's not just looks. Behind that glamorous appearance lies a dog full of surprising curiosities. Originating from the mountains of Afghanistan, this dog was bred centuries ago to hunt in harsh terrain. It would chase gazelles and even leopards, combining strength, speed, and endurance. Its slim body allows for light, agile movement, as if it glides over the ground. It can reach speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. Despite its movie star looks, the Afghan Hound is a reserved, independent, and even slightly stubborn dog. It's not the type to obey commands easily. It prefers to do things at its own pace, like a true canine aristocrat. Still, once it bonds, it is extremely loyal and affectionate with its family. Its appearance requires constant care. That long coat needs frequent brushing, special baths, and even conditioning. Taking care of an Afghan is like caring for a Persian rug that moves. That's one of the reasons this breed is so expensive and exclusive. Its size is also impressive. It can grow up to 29 inches tall and weigh up to 66 pounds. And the gaze. Always alert, distant, almost thoughtful. Many say the Afghan Hound has an expression like it knows something humans haven't discovered yet. Another curiosity. It barely barks. It's a silent, observant dog that prefers to communicate through body language and eye contact. This only adds to its mysterious aura. If you're looking for an obedient and playful dog, this might not be the right choice. But if you seek elegance, history, and exclusivity, the Afghan Hound is unbeatable. A true symbol of canine nobility, with a charm that transcends centuries and borders. And you, would you have a dog like this in your home? Tell us in the comments. 9th place, Pharaoh Hound. $7,500. It looks like it stepped straight out of an ancient Egyptian painting, and that's no coincidence. The Pharaoh Hound impresses with its exotic appearance, athletic elegance, and a history that dates back thousands of years. This breed is one of the oldest in the world. There are records of dogs identical to it in Egyptian tombs over 4,000 years old. With upright ears, a slim body, and piercing amber eyes, it carries an aura of nobility that has lasted through the centuries. Despite the name, the Pharaoh Hound is not originally from modern-day Egypt. It was preserved in Malta, where the breed remained nearly unchanged. This makes it a true living capsule of canine history. The high price is justified by its rarity, pure lineage, and limited demand. Owning a legitimate specimen requires access to very specific and specialized breeders. Physically, it weighs between 40 and 55 pounds and stands about 20 to 24 inches tall. But what stands out most is its alert, almost hypnotic expression, as if it's always on guard. This dog is extremely intelligent and sensitive. It quickly picks up on its owner's mood and can become anxious with sudden changes in its environment. It needs constant company, daily exercise, and mental stimulation. Being alone for too long is a bad idea for this dog. Here's a fascinating fact. It's one of the few dogs that smiles. That's right. When excited or happy, it lifts its lips, revealing its teeth in a friendly and unique gesture. Additionally, it emits a high-pitched sound when excited, unlike any typical bark. It's as if it has its own language. The Pharaoh Hound isn't just a rare dog, it's a living heritage of ancient times, with a charm that blends history, beauty, and fascinating behavior. Now tell me, could you resist a dog's smile like that? 8th place, Dogo Argentino. $8,000. Imagine a dog that combines the strength of a gladiator with the heart of a loyal guardian. That's the Dogo Argentino. With a muscular build, commanding presence, and courageous temperament, it holds a prominent spot among the world's most expensive dogs. Bred in Argentina in the 1920s, the Dogo was created for a bold purpose: to hunt big game like wild boars and pumas. Several breeds were crossed for this purpose, including the Spanish Mastiff, Boxer, and Pointer. The result: a strong, athletic, and incredibly determined dog. It can weigh up to 100 pounds and reach 27 inches in height. But it's not just about size. Its muscles are well-defined, chest broad, and posture confident. Everything about it radiates power. Its white coat is one of the breed's most striking features. Besides being beautiful, this color helps make the dog more visible during hunts in dense forests. And despite looking intimidating, the Dogo is extremely loyal to its family, a true natural protector. With children, it tends to be gentle and playful, provided it's socialized early on. However, it requires a firm, experienced owner with leadership skills. It's not a dog for just anyone, which also contributes to its high value. It has energy to spare. It needs daily physical activity and space to move around. A bored Dogo can become destructive. But when well cared for, it's a balanced, alert, and affectionate companion. Another curious trait is its resistance to pain. Originally bred to face wild animals, it can withstand minor injuries without showing discomfort. This reinforces its image as a silent warrior. Rare, imposing, and brave, the Dogo Argentino doesn't go unnoticed. Its high cost reflects the complexity of its breeding and the exclusivity of those who own one. So, would you have the courage to live with a dog that brave and loyal by your side? Share your thoughts in the comments. 7th place. Canadian Eskimo Dog. $8,700. Did you know there's a dog so rare it was once considered extinct? That's the Canadian Eskimo Dog, a living relic of the Arctic, with strength, courage, and an incredible story. This breed was essential for the survival of the Inuit peoples for thousands of years. Used to pull sleds, hunt, and protect families in extreme cold, it faced snowstorms as if they were light drizzles. Today, fewer than 300 pure specimens remain worldwide. That's right, less than 300. This alarming number makes it one of the rarest and most valuable dogs on the planet. Physically, it's imposing. It can weigh up to 88 pounds and reach 26 inches in height. The body is strong, compact, and covered in dense fur, perfect for sub-zero temperatures. But what really impresses is its spirit. It's not just tough, it's tireless. It endures long journeys, cutting cold, and still stays alert, always ready to act. A true ice warrior. And don't think it's a wild animal. With its family, it's gentle, affectionate, and protective. It loves company and cannot tolerate solitude. It was bred to live in groups, and feels lost when alone. Another fascinating curiosity: it communicates using sounds different from ordinary barks. It emits howls and unique vocalizations, almost like an ancestral conversation with the snow. Caring for a dog like this is like taking on a piece of history, and a huge responsibility. It needs space, challenges, and an active routine. No lazy, couch-filled life for this one. A dog that survived time, the cold, and near extinction. And today it costs a lot. Not just in price, but in dedication. And if you already thought having an Arctic dog was impressive, wait until you see first place. An animal so rare, so unique, it costs millions and seems straight out of a sci-fi movie. You won't believe what's coming next. 6th place. Rottweiler. $9,000. Would you trust your home to a four-legged bodyguard? The Rottweiler wouldn't just accept the mission, it would take it on with courage, loyalty, and plenty of intelligence. It's more than a guard dog, it's a true protection companion. Originally from Germany, the Rottweiler descends from dogs used by the Romans to drive cattle and protect military camps. Its brute strength and protective instincts are in its blood. It impresses with its physical build. It can weigh up to 132 pounds and stand over 24 inches tall. With a robust muscular structure and a steady gaze, it inspires confidence. No wonder it's used by police forces, armies, and even in rescue missions. But don't be fooled. Behind that serious appearance lies a loyal heart. The Rottweiler is extremely attached to its family. It's the type of dog that would defend you with its life, but also seeks affection, companionship, and attention. Its balanced temperament is one of its greatest strengths. When well trained, it is obedient, stable, and highly reliable. However, it requires socialization from a young age and an owner with a firm yet affectionate hand. Its coat is short, black with rust-colored markings. It's easy to maintain, but care is needed regarding skin and diet, as the breed is sensitive to certain genetic conditions. Interestingly, it's a fairly quiet dog. It doesn't bark without reason. It only reacts when something truly unusual happens, and when it does, you'd better pay attention. Why does it cost so much? Pure bloodlines, specialized training, and healthcare explain the high value. And there's more. Many Rottweilers are sold already fully trained, which raises the investment even further. A strong, loyal, intelligent, and imposing dog. The Rottweiler isn't just expensive, it's complete. So, would you feel safer with one of these by your side? Tell us in the comments. And stick around, because the next dog on the list has a breathtaking look. 5th place, Chow Chow. $11,000. Have you ever seen a dog that looks like a small furry lion? That's the Chow Chow, a powerful fluffball with a blue tongue and a look that turns heads wherever it goes. This ancient breed comes from China, with more than 2,000 years of history. It was used for hunting, herding, and even guarding property. So you can imagine the versatility of this fluffy dog, right? Physically, it's striking. It can weigh up to 70 pounds and stand about 20 inches tall. Its coat is dense, with tufts that resemble a lion's mane. Because of that, it requires a lot of hygiene care and daily brushing. And here's another fun fact. The dark blue tongue isn't just a quirky trait. No one knows exactly why it's like that, but it makes the Chow Chow unique among dogs, like it has some magical detail in its genes. The Chow Chow's gaze is serious, almost grumpy. It seems to be waiting for orders, but in truth, it has an independent temperament. It's a natural leader and likes to decide things on its own. That's why it needs firm yet affectionate training to build trust in its owner. Another interesting feature. It's not very energetic. It prefers calm moments with the family, peaceful walks, and lounging at home. It's not a fan of chaos or extreme adventures. Because it comes from ancient China, some specimens have distinctive coat pigmentation, like semi-matte markings on the face. This gives it an exotic air and makes it desirable to those who appreciate originality. Also, the Chow Chow doesn't bark unnecessarily. It only speaks up when something is truly out of the ordinary, reinforcing its reputation as a calm and effective watchdog. Owning a Chow Chow requires discipline, patience, and a well-balanced routine. This combination, beauty, history, and personality, is what justifies its high price. A dog that blends presence, mystery, and self-control. Fascinating by nature and demanding by essence. 4th place, Loachin, Little Lion Dog, $12,000. Ever thought about having a dog that looks like a miniature lion and costs as much as a rare jewel? That's the Loachin, also known as the Little Lion Dog, one of the most exclusive and hardest to find breeds in the world. With its exotic appearance and noble demeanor, this small companion was once a status symbol in Renaissance Europe. It was so highly valued that it appears in paintings alongside nobles and court ladies. A true four-legged treasure. Despite the grand name, it's a small breed. It weighs between 9 and 18 pounds and stands about 12 inches tall. But its presence is big. Its coat is voluminous, and when trimmed in the traditional style, shaved body with a mane around the head, the lion-like look is complete. Its origin traces back to France and Germany, but during the 20th century it almost disappeared. Came close to extinction. Even today, it remains extremely rare. In some years, fewer than 100 puppies are registered worldwide. That drives up the price and makes each dog almost a trophy. The Loachin is cheerful, intelligent, and very attached to its family. It loves company and gets along well with children and other animals. Despite its sophisticated looks, it's playful and active. It wants to be part of everything and hates being left out. Another curiosity. It learns commands easily and loves to show off tricks. It's the kind of dog that enjoys being the center of attention, And with that adorable face, it doesn't even have to try hard. Its coat requires frequent brushing, but the effort pays off. It doesn't shed much and rarely triggers allergies. It's considered one of the cleanest and most hypoallergenic breeds. Third place, Samied. $14,000. Did you know there's a dog that looks like it came straight out of a winter fairy tale? That's the Samied. Fluffy, snow white, always smiling, and incredibly expensive. It can cost up to $14,000. This enchanting breed comes from northern Siberia, where it was used by nomadic tribes to pull sleds, hunt, and even keep owners warm during freezing nights. Yes, they used to sleep with humans to share body heat, a true living blanket. The Samied typically weighs between 55 and 66 pounds and can measure up to 24 inches in height. But what draws the most attention is its coat. Thick, double-layered, and shiny. It's so white and fluffy that people say it looks like a cloud on 4 legs. And what about the smile? The famous Samied smile isn't just charming. The shape of its mouth helps prevent saliva from freezing in extreme cold. A genius detail from nature. This dog is active, sociable, and loves companionship. It needs constant attention and a routine full of stimulation. Being alone for long periods makes it bored, and a bored Samied can get pretty mischievous. Another curious fact, it has little to no body odor. Even with all that fur, it's one of the cleanest dogs out there. Of course, that doesn't mean its owner is off the hook. Daily brushing is still necessary, as the coat can easily get matted. It's gentle, cheerful, and great with children. But it also has a stubborn side. Because it's intelligent, it needs consistent, positive training. The more physical and mental challenges, the better. Its high price is justified by rarity, breeding costs, and the high standards maintained by serious breeders. Plus, keeping a Samied requires time, dedication, and lots of care in warm weather. A dog that combines breathtaking beauty with a warm heart and adventurous spirit. And if you were impressed by this polar bear, just wait until you see the top 2. The next breed has a majestic appearance and an ancient air of mystery that will hypnotize you. Second place, Tibetan Mastiff. $10,000. Can you imagine a dog that looks like a mountain lion and was once a status symbol among emperors and millionaires? That's the Tibetan Mastiff, one of the most imposing and expensive breeds on the planet. Native to the frozen regions of the Himalayas, this furry giant was bred by monks and shepherds to protect temples and livestock from predators like wolves and even snow leopards. That alone gives you an idea of this dog's bravery. It can weigh up to 150 pounds and grow over 30 inches tall. But what truly stands out is the volume of its fur. Thick, dense, and with a mane around the neck that makes it look like a real lion. Its majestic appearance, combined with a reserved temperament, gives the Tibetan Mastiff an almost mystical aura. It's calm, silent, and extremely territorial. It doesn't bark without reason, but when it does, it sounds like thunder in the mountains. This breed is very independent. It's not the kind of dog that constantly seeks affection. But once you earn its trust, it's loyal to the end. A true guardian with an ancient soul. Serious breeders invest in pure bloodlines and maintain strict health and behavior standards. That, plus the breed's rarity outside of Asia, explains the high price. Interestingly, a single Tibetan Mastiff once sold for nearly $2 million in China, making it the most expensive dog ever at the time. Its bloodline, coat color, and social status all factored, literally, into that staggering price. Owning a Mastiff requires space, a firm routine, and above all, respect. It's not a dog for beginners, but for those seeking a protective, silent, and powerful presence. A true mountain guardian, wrapped in mystery and majesty. Now, if you thought $10,000 was already too much, get ready. The number 1 dog on this list is beyond belief. An animal so rare, so coveted, it costs millions, and looks like it came straight out of a fantasy tale. You're going to want to see this through to the end. First place, Wolf Dog. $5,700,000. Can you imagine paying millions for a dog that's actually part wolf? That's right. Meet the wolf dog, a creature so rare and fascinating it feels like it stepped out of an ancient legend. It takes the absolute top spot on the list with a mind-blowing value. $5,700,000. A staggering number, but one that represents more than just status. It represents ownership of a hybrid being, wild and almost mythical. The wolf dog is the result of crossbreeding between domestic dogs and wild wolves. The genetics can vary, but the higher the wolf content and the more controlled the lineage, the higher the price. And, of course, the greater the challenge. Physically, it's a spectacle. It can stand over 31 inches tall and weigh more than 110 pounds. Its gaze is piercing, wild, often golden or amber. Its fur ranges in shades of gray, white, and brown, closely resembling its forest-dwelling ancestors. Its behavior is also unique. Extremely intelligent, but with very strong instincts. It's not submissive like a typical dog, nor fully domesticated. It needs an experienced owner, plenty of space, daily mental and physical stimulation, and above all, total respect for its nature. Raising a wolf dog requires special permits in many countries. It's banned in several areas due to its still unpredictable behaviors. Even so, there's an elite willing to pay fortunes for a rare and well-adjusted specimen. The record-breaking value was for a wolf dog with over 80% wolf genetics. It was so unique, it was sold as a living collector's item, practically a symbol of power. Owning a wolf dog isn't like having a pet. It's like becoming the guardian of an ancient creature that carries the untamed spirit of nature within. A real wolf at your side. For millions. Now tell us, which of these dogs impressed you the most? Would you dare to live with a wolf in your home? Leave a comment, and if you enjoyed this journey through the world's most expensive dogs, give us a like and subscribe for more jaw-dropping animal curiosities. These dogs are truly out of this world, aren't they? Each with a unique story, charm, and price tag that stuns. But what if nature had something even more elegant, more rare, and even more unbelievable? In our next video, you'll meet horses that are born once every 1,000 years. That's right, creatures so rare they seem like living legends. Click now on the video appearing on your screen and keep exploring this fascinating world of animal wonders that never ceases to amaze.